Hello, it's Fan here with another house build. This time I'm building a sort of Spanish inspired house with some stucco on the side and a beautiful landscape garden. At least that is what I was trying to build, so I hope that is something that I am portraying in this build. That would be nice. I am also this is not really pre-recorded, but I am pre-recording the next part because I have some vacation planned, and I would like to actually have vacation and not just also still have to record videos. Not that I mind it, but I would like some vacation. I think I deserve that. So that is what I'm going to do during this vacation. The only thing I really have planned is I'm seeing finally, after years of wanting to see the pentatonics, I'm actually really seeing them. It's a miracle. Sort of is, because I expected a lot of things, but I also expected this one to be cancelled again or postponed. But it doesn't look like it. It does really seem like I am going to see them next week. I am excited for it. I don't know what to expect. I've been to many concerts before, and I vividly remember going to Ed Sheeran for the first time back. Then he was just in the biggest concert venue we have in the Netherlands. And people said, "Are you gonna really listen to Ed Sheeran play on a guitar for the whole concert time?" And I said, "Yes, I am." And I can assure you that I not for 1 minute thought, "Oh, this is boring." Not for 1 minute. So that is great. That is potentially also gonna mean that I am gonna really enjoy pentatonics. Even if they just are gonna sing a cappella the whole time. I don't think I would care about it. I am looking forward to it. Yeah, finally, they postponed it 3 times, which is a lot. I am pretty happy that I get to go now. Let's for a second talk about this build. As I said, it's a Spanish-inspired house, sort of. I don't think you will find a house like this in Spain or in any Spanish-speaking countries. But I did that did spark the idea that I had for this house. I also had some other ideas. I really wanted to have this like a big primary bedroom suite on the top level with some open ceilings that you could see all the way to the top of the roof line, and I think that is at the end what I accomplished, so I think I was really happy with that. It was a bit tricky. You will see me finicking with it for a bit, but as I said, I really was very happy with the end result, even though I had to finick with it a bit. But we will be happy that I built this a bit different. I never really put a lot of effort in landscaping the backyard. But this time I really did, because I would assume this is some kind of rental that you could rent with friends. Something like that. Maybe I wouldn't say a romantic getaway, because then you would definitely leave your friends at home, but something like that. Maybe to celebrate your anniversary or something like that as a couple. I would assume that that is what I would think that this could be the place to go for something like that. Maybe. But yeah, as I said, vacation. I'm seeing pentatonics. I potentially am going to find myself in the city center to do some shopping. I think summer is coming, and I might need some. Do I really need some? I would like some sort of new swimsuit, like that. Uh, but I have also been looking at swimsuits for a while now and haven't found anything that really was what I imagined. And if I buy a swimsuit, I'm not gonna buy it from the first Instagram ad that I see, because I think I know better than that. And usually Instagram ads are not what you expect them to be, or turn out to be frauds or fake or very poor quality. Not saying every Instagram ad would be that, but mostly I would think that that is definitely what's going on. Um, yeah, so that, but I would say I'm not buying a swimsuit in the city center. Don't think so, because I think the swimsuit I'm having in my mind is not gonna be there. Don't think so. And as I said, this could be a rental, and although I normally go for a typical new look bed, I decided to go for something that really fitted this Spanish uh, style of housing that I had in my head, which is maybe a bad thing, but it's my house, my build. I get to do what I want with it. This also has a pool. Yes, it does, I think. Yes. Yes. Is it a pool? It is a pool. Pool, a hot tub. What else do you want? I would definitely say that this is not what you would rent with a family. This house that I'm building. Uh, what else? I'm going to do whole lot of nothing. I'm going to get my bangs trimmed, cut this tomorrow. That is gonna be just going up on Thursday. Tomorrow is Tuesday, so that's will have had my bangs cut before I post this video. That is nice. Then I also don't have to worry about that. I am planning on doing a whole lot of nothing during my vacation, because I am feeling very I don't know what the right word would be, but tired. Like the I rather stay in my bed every morning when I wake up than really get out. I just can't really find the energy to do much and do stuff, but I also just really wanna curl up in a ball and potentially cry. I don't know. It's just really on the edge of what I am capable of. So I think this vacation is very needed, very deserved, and I hope and pray that it will get me rested so I can persevere. Potentially, I would persevere after this desperately needed vacation, which would be nice. Would be nice if I could get the energy to do that. I would like to do something more during this vacation. I could imagine myself staying at this rental. I think that is also one of the reasons why I like building houses this much, because it gives me the opportunity to think about places you could go or things you could rent out. If I were to choose anything, any type of vacation, I would go somewhere in the English countryside, like a couple of hours from London, that you could potentially still catch the train back to the place. that you're staying at some cute English cottage with some vines on the wall and some pretty English gardens, and then potentially a hill where you can go on a hike. That would be somewhat of a dream option, maybe. I also looked into when my birthday was in December. Looked into going to New York. That's very expensive. Mostly because Aaron Tveit was back in Moulin Rouge, and I really want to see him on stage, but that was just very much out of my budget. Which is sad, because who knows, he didn't specify that this was the last time he will return to the wall, so potentially there is in the future other times that he's gonna be back in the wall, so who knows. But I also think New York is not gonna be my city. As much as I am generally fine with outside noises, I also value some privacy. Who doesn't value some privacy or some quiet time? So I back then thought, oh, maybe New York is nice to go. I would like to go to New York once in my life, potentially. But I think I rather, if I was saying like my dream vacation would be some sort of English cottage in the countryside within a couple of hours of the city centre of London. Don't think that is really an option. Don't think that really exists anywhere. But that would be my dream place, like the cutest romantic English cottage somewhere in the hills, in a hilly situation. Wouldn't say in the hills, because I don't think that. But one of the books of the Seven Sisters was located in England, and I could just see it. It's even though that manor was very run down, I could see it in my mind, and I thought this really is romantic. I wonder if they're ever gonna film that, because I will have some opinions. I will have some opinions about that, because potentially I have a lot of imagination, and especially when reading books, like in the middle of a couple of chapters into a book, I can really see how it would look like, and I would say that potentially if they would make a film of the Seven Sisters, I potentially wouldn't be into that idea. I do know how to spot the Seven Sisters stars, the cluster of stars in the sky, so that is something. I wouldn't have ever been able to say that if it wasn't for me reading those books and looking into where that star cluster is located. I am also really looking forward to that last book of the series. Would like some explanations, because so far there is not a lot, and it is pretty frustrating. But I also in my mind I could see that place that Atlantis was located, nestled in the Genevian mountains. I could see that. That also sounded like a very nice place. Like a very comfortable comfortable environment. I like that. I like stuff to be in a comfortable environment. But yeah, as I said, vacation next week, hoping to get recharged out of this vacation, because that would be delightful. My cherry tree is in full blossom. It's also already losing blossom leaves, so that's a bit of a downside. But I will potentially tomorrow, after I get my bangs cut, take a couple of cute pictures of myself with this cherry blossom, because it's a unique concept. There is a lot of blossom. It's all white. It's a Dutch cherry tree with cherries you can actually eat once they ripe. Yeah, that's also surprising. Yeah, so that's about everything that's going on in my life. Couldn't you just picture it? I think I've built a lot of English cottages so far, and I think we can all agree that that just is very romantic. Like this, oh, wouldn't say it's very tiny or squished. I would say it's just a normal sized uh, English cottage, but very romantic, very much viney on the side, and very cute and cozy vibe, but then not cramped or very small. Potentially with some sort of fireplace. Not that I know how to light a fire in a fireplace, but potentially in my head that I'm not doing that trip on my own, so who knows? All kinds of potential there. I also today thought about this. There is just recently been a premiere of a new musical, Aida. I've never seen Aida, that was before my time. But I am very intrigued by what Aida might bring. So I am thinking maybe I will go and see that during my vacation, because I would potentially would like that. I want to see it anyway, but I would maybe do that. It's not that far of a drive, it's about an hour. I think I could make that happen, potentially. It would be nice to immerse myself in a musical for a night. Maybe something different also to do, and I think that is always good. That's what I always say any time I do a speed build. It's always good to try and venture out of your comfort zone. Wouldn't say that is out of my comfort zone. I just haven't been to that theater in eons. When is the last time I saw a musical there? That definitely has been a while, because I can't name it. There's the think maybe The Lion King was the last one I saw in there. That was very, very big and looked very professional. The last musical they had there was Aladdin. Aladdin I saw on the West End the last time I was in London, and I didn't want to see this very poor quality version of it, so I didn't go. Then before that was Anastasia. I really wanted to see Anastasia, but for some strange reason my butt wouldn't go there, so I didn't see that. I think the one before that was Lion King, so it was not that many productions ago, but it does feel like it potentially was like 4 5 years ago, so that was definitely a while back. But yeah, that might be something I will do potentially. It would be nice to see a musical. As I do recall liking doing that. Just haven't been in years. So. But yeah, most of the things I'm gonna do during this vacation is a whole lot of nothing. That's just the main thing that I'm trying to put across. Also, I think I really need just a bit of me time, just a bit of nothing. Would be nice to do a whole lot of nothing, but what I am going to do right now is wrap this part up. I think anything really useful that I need to say. I enjoyed building this. Different, and I should potentially try and landscape every house a bit more, because I do like the end result of this. And I am all for swirls. If I'm not scribbling, doodling hearts or flowers, they usually are swirls in there, so it does kind of fit my theme potentially. And it was not that hard. Yeah, it was harder than normal builds, but not that hard that it would be impossible to do for next time. So that would be nice to give that a go. I should maybe build some smaller houses. I really generally always build bigger houses. No, that is just my vibe. That's just how I like to roll, something like that. But yeah, as I said, I'm wrapping this part up right now. If you want to see some screenshots there at the end of the video, there's also screenshots of the floor plan, because I think that's always useful. If you enjoyed watching this, thumbs this video up, subscribe to my channel to see the next speed build on 2 weeks time on the first day. My name is Viseven, and I hope you have a lovely day. Goodbye.